that's better. Keep forgetting to unmute myself. I think that's all looking alright. Music up there, up here. Stream looking alright. Yep. I think we're good. Well, it's been what? Oh no, and I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? 6,000 kilobytes and the computer's not liking it whatsoever. Can I make that bigger or does that make it worse? If I apply that, does that work? It's yellow, now it's red. Maybe I lower it. I haven't done this testing in ages. Let's take that down. Was it from... We're at 6,000? Most of the bloody NBN that's doing my head in. So got there around... Even with NBN, and the computer isn't still liking it. I don't know what's going on. You get new internet, and they say, oh yeah, 20 meg upload, 50 gig, no, 20, well 50 meg download, and yeah, it's still crap. How good is that? Okay, so for today, I bought a lot of mail over the past couple of weeks to try and complete the Zenith crowned card gallery set. Still stuff on the way. I'm trying to buy 1 or 2 cards off eBay, but I keep missing the bids because people are they're bidding more on this one. They don't bid on the last one, and it's hard to keep track which one to bid on to get the best price. But that's what happens with luck when you buy on eBay. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. So I was thinking of like I haven't put sets into folders not for a long time. I think I did that about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I put things into sets, but now I just keep them just individual cards. But I think because of the Zenith Crown set looked so good, I thought I'd make a blank slate in my first generation's cards. Let's start the Zenith Crown in the back. So I'm not too sure how. Where are my sleeves? I had some sleeves around here somewhere. I'm gonna do that down here. Sleeves. Where the hell did I put them? Up a new batch. I had some spares, so I have no idea what the hell I put them over here, but maybe I didn't. Oh, so much for that. Okay. So yes, as I said before, I've got a lot of mail, so you've probably seen my name and address, but I don't really care about that. But I have got a lot of stuff. I think some stuff is for the set, some stuff isn't for the set. I've got about almost 30 packages because I did try, and I did buy a lot of Zenith Crown ETBs, but unfortunately, even though I bought 10 boxes and opened, I think I've opened about 7 so far, the hits were pretty abysmal in terms of the gallery rares, so I've really had to go online and buy them individually. It's not probably what you want to do, but when you live in Australia, I don't often go to shops because normally you can find them cheaper on eBay, and it may not be the best, but I trust it at least. So I think there's let's see, Zenith Crown. I think there's like 70 cards in this set. I just want to work out where each card is. so I can actually find out where to place them in my folder. Card list, that's what I want. Card list, Pokey Collector, best size of them all. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can't just bloody lag with this. It's not very good. Oh, well, at least I'm not playing games. At least it's just Let's go for this. But why is it? Hang on. Maybe I'll just come back and just check my TV to make sure it's not streaming some bloody KO sport. Sorry about that. Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know why the latency is so bad. I mean, I forget. Do you increase it or do you lower it? Well, we'll just let do what the stream does, but if it really is bad, you'll probably let me know. But yeah, even like my year-old page isn't working, so maybe it's got something to do with my my internet. But yeah, I can't be sure. Oh, looks like their page is down, so looks like I have to use someone else's page for this Zenith Crown list. Yep. Yeah, I know that. I just want to know what the full set looks like. Oh, bloody sites, give me something to go off. Zenith Crown set list. Can't anyone please do this for me? Zenith Crown. I'll go to one of these two sites. I'll just do a speed test to make sure that my ISP isn't doing some stupid upgrades, which can happen as well. Run test. What do they say? Testing download is around 30 megabits. Happy with that? And what does the upload say? The upload's just fine, so I don't know if it's got to do with OBS or something else. Anyway, I see the set list here, so that'll help me navigate these codes I'm going to be putting away, because I have to work out 1 to 70. I think I'll start one page in, so I think it's 70 cards. I need about, what, 8 pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I got plenty. Okay. Let's have a look here. Go all the way down. And okay, gallery. Okay. So to open these, I have my trusty. I went to Japan, and I bought this. I couldn't bring back a samurai sword because they're illegal to bring back on the plane. So I had to settle with a left opener that kind of looked like a samurai sword in a way. So that was my take-home gift, and yeah, I think it'll be good for good for this purpose. Yeah, and the video rate still isn't very good. Maybe have to turn it right down just so it's not going to cark itself. I'll just apply it like that to really tell it where I want it to be. Maybe it'll work. Quality may not be as good, but that's what you get when you live in Australia. Okay, well, let's go through these one by one, because when opening these, I have to leave reviews for the people who have bought the from, because I haven't done that yet in about 2-3 weeks. They're probably asking me, where the hell are the reviews for the item that I sent you? Well, they'll have to wait. Okay, they gave me some code cards, and they gave me some other cards that were sleeved, but rares, I guess. And that was nice of them. Give you some rare cards along the way, but you don't really need them. So this is the card that I got that I bought in the mail. Very tough to see how well they are set up when you see them on eBay via the pictures. So when you get them, you actually really know what they're like. But I wasn't too concerned about these cards too much in case they were, mislined, because I was just grateful to actually, get them, to be honest. If the camera kind of focuses. So yeah. So anyway, so I'll have to hopefully I did this right, because once I start putting his way into my sleeves here, it's going to be absolute pain in the bum to actually redo them if I get a slot wrong. So it's going to be very garbled at the start, counting 1 to 70, seeing where everything fits. But as I put more cards in, hopefully the easier it will be, and that will fit the whole thing. Okay, well, let's see. So we're saying, so this is where it starts here. So that's 9, 18, 27, 36, and that's 37, 38. So see your kind, you go right there. Cool. Yeah, I don't really do sets that often, and I tried to complete sets in the past, not like our master sets, but like the rares mostly. But with all the rainbows, I kind of stopped caring after a while. But with trainer galleries, I guess that's, well, I think I like the new art styles, and I think everyone is enjoying the new art styles and just trying to double up cards with rainbow rares. Golds, well, at least golds are on their own. But with every other set, it's kind of like, we've got heaps of hyper rares and rainbow rares, and it's like you just dab hold the same card. There's nothing really good about them, and some hyper rares don't really look good as to how they're, drawn. Nothing against the artist, but sometimes, some cards look better in rainbow rares than others. Let's have a look. Okay. Actually, I could probably just open up from here. So we got this guy. So I'll probably put these in. Or will I? Should I put in the sleeves or put it into the other ones? Guess it doesn't really matter too much to me. So we have got Electivire. Electivires? No, Electivire. So he is number 8. So going back here, that's going from there. So from here, 8. 8 goes right there. So I think I should have about 66 of the set complete. That's if, stuff isn't coming in. Can't spell my name with an ER on the end. Have to put an RE in there. Very nice of them. Send out cards. Here's his name. Who have we got here? We have got Drapion V. Probably not my most favourite Pokemon, but when it completes the set, I'm sure it looks even more beautiful. So, where does he set the range of these cards? Actually, it sits pretty high up with most of the others. That's surprising. I thought this would just be a generic card. Okay, so you are number 49, my buddy. So it's 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. He will go right there. So again, I hope I get this right because I'm counting, but I'm probably not doing the best job at it, and I'll probably get this wrong, but I'm hoping that I don't. But yeah, I've got some expensive cards in here. Oh, it's nice. They give you a card. Sometimes I keep them to know, even on eBay or wherever I buy from, I normally keep these cards to go, oh, okay, they're a good seller, so good, you get good service, you get good quality cards. Probably be a safe bet to actually buy from them in the future. If you do pay a bit more, maybe a bit worth it. Okay, so this one is it? No, it is part of the set. So this one is a trainer, Grant. So what is he? What's he picking there? Some kind of grapefruit or something, I think. Yeah. I think the guy trainers, people say, you know, don't get a lot of love compared to the female cards, but you know, I think some of our cards still look pretty good, you know, regardless. So you are a 62, so we're going way up the leaderboard. So what is it, 27, 30, oh gee, I've lost my count again. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63. So I think he goes over here. That's 50, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56, 59, 61, 62, 63. So he goes all the way in there. Let's keep pushing along. Where'd this come from? This came from Tasmania. This card. And I'll probably need to get another bin after opening all of these. And this doesn't feel like it's in proper paper. I don't know what paper is, and it's kind of a weird texture. Hopefully I don't stab the card. That would be very embarrassing. Gee. Yeah, it feels like it's not really paper at all. It's a really tough. Let's see. Oh, cool. Ente. Chilling out by the volcano. Let's see how you look. Yeah, decent. I probably won't grade any of these, to be honest. Even with my more expensive cards, because I've almost bought. Have I bought all of? Yeah, I bought all of the gold cards in this set. So 38. But I mean, I like to grade those, but it can be really, you know, expensive. I mean, I don't grade by PSA. I just grade by local card companies in Australia. Haven't done it in a while. I think last time I graded was like a year ago. I did it in a whole batch, so I ain't graded anything in there. But they came back alright. But like, you know, when you send in really expensive cards out, you know, you really want to, you know, insure them, which costs like a couple of $100 on top of what you're already paying them, you know, to be graded. So it's not something that you want to do every often. I mean, when you do these, it's probably as much as what pays for you know, car insurance or rego. So you know, you see, it's even a rego insure my car to drive, or I grade my cards. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, we have got Raihan. I'll just call him Raihan. Giving that little girl a lesson on how to play Pokemon, looks like, how to use a Pokeball. Very top heavy, but for me, I'm just buying this card for the looks. So I'm not really that concerned about it. I mean, if I was going to grade cards, I'd probably buy cards that I want to grade that looked in particular. But even so, you probably want to buy cards online if you want to grade them, unless, like, you know, because it's not that when the seller sells them that they're any bad quality, but it's more that when you actually do, you know, receive them, how well did they pack them? Because I often see a lot of reviews where, you know, they've sent cards and it's just no, you know, cover anything, and just sent in the letter, and people complain about online saying the card arrived in good condition, but you packed it like crap. So 62, 63, 64, 65. So this must be the trainer section. This one came all the way from South Australia, and I'll probably keep all these letters that have oh, whoops, actually I was going through the actual plastic there. That's better. Actually, I'll probably go through rubbish later on to keep the stamps if I want to send stuff out myself. Okay. What do we have in this letter? It is Zemirot V-Star. It's a pretty cool. They kind of like that, much like his brother. No, actually does that, but I'm thinking of Zacian and Zamazenta. These are the other guys. Oh, got a. And they kindly gave me a rare to say thank you, so I can't say no to thank you gifts for cards that you buy. I think it's quite sweet. So 52. Yep, card looks alright. 52. Where are you going? 39, 50, 51. 52. Starting to slowly make some headway. New South Wales. Maybe I should sharpen the knife a tiny bit more. Oh gee, I've got should open it on camera then by me. Got some more? No, I bought from the same person twice and I didn't realise it. What do you know? I came in two letters. I probably should have bought them all from the one place in one go. Okay, we've got Zorak. That's a very cool looking card. Very expensive in the V-Star Universe set. Not so much in English, but I guess it depends on what people are after. Bits of fluff on it. Sometimes I think, oh, and there's a scuff mark on the edge, but no, it's just fluff on it. So I'll breathe a sigh of relief over that. So 53, 54, 55, 56. He goes all the way there. No idea where this comes from. Not sure the person's name, or if that's a suburb. Be nice if they put the return address in case something happened to it, but thank heavens these letters do have tracking, so you know exactly where they are. Whew. Okay, so this is. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Sometimes they find goodies. No. So this one is a most expensive card, and they bought it for 125, but I did not buy it for that price. Or maybe I did. I'll have to look back and see how much I bought it for. I obviously can't remember. So he will go way, way down the back, and I'll take off this amount here because I don't want to screw this up. Peel off. Ooh. maybe I will just chuck it in a new one that's not going to have any sticky on the back like this has. But yeah, that's a very nice golden card. Love it. Arceus, the number 1. So he's not the most expensive card. The other guy is, I forgot his name, but I will get to him when he comes. So that's 6 at 70. So 60, 68, 69. Oh, and 70 goes right there. Gonna have all gold cards down here. That's gonna look pretty sick once this all gets put together. Okay, now this feels like it's got quite a few cards in here because it feels very heavy and very thick. And this came from set that I live in, Victoria. And hopefully I'm not piercing the plastic that's underneath here. Come on. Why is this being so difficult? That's better. Very nice. Okay, so definitely I've got something big in here. Sometimes I've bought like a range of cards, but I think these... So this might be the big one because you don't do this just for one card unless you're meant to be serious. So I think this could be, if not the most expensive card out of this set. No, it's not. It's not. It's a silver, so it's definitely. I thought it was gold after so much. So, but that's a lot of work that went into it. Just hard plastic or hard cardboard. Okay, Zacian. Looks very nice. Kind of looks like a picture out of Walking to the Tombs of Elden Ring. Very sparkly. And that is a very wonky card. But doesn't matter to me. It's all what counts on the front. It is, and that it looks nice. So that's all I'm interested in. So 48. So you, Zacian, are going right up there. Very nice. Another one from Victoria. We've got a Hooper, but I will put him in a clear sleeve for this purpose. Kind of looks like one of the other artists in here. Looks a bit like, where is it? Looks, no, going out. Hang on, where did I put that card? There it is. Looks a bit like that, doesn't it? A tiny bit. 53. Oh, he goes right next to him. Takes a nice little sit right there. Cool. Not so much, a bit of rubbish here. Well, I'll just move to the side. Got all of these. Well, at least I can reuse heaps of these for when I'm doing all my other cards. So at least I'm getting a small value back. But I'll probably chuck a lot of this unnecessary garbage out. And I probably should have bought a bigger bin, but anyway. Okay. A bit like opening Christmas at the moment. It's like every time I open these, it's my birthday again. This came from no idea. Do not fold. You better not fold. And it is... Oh, I bought doubles and I must have forgot. Well, that's the case. Which one looks better? There you go. I think I bought some eight. I forgot I bought the same ones twice, but I put it in another collection. Let's have a look. On the front they look both the same to me, so I'm not going to fuss over it. And let's put there my other special collections area. Doesn't matter how you pack it, as long as it's packed. I think that's what this guy was going with, and yeah, definitely cannot cut through tape. Come on. Okay, so we have got another trainer. As soon as it cuts through, or not, slide out. Cool. So we have got Adaman. Not really that expensive with this card at all, but you know, I think the more trainers are on there, the better that the card, you know, looks, and the better that the card feels, because you have, you know, each card has some personality about it, and when you have lots of other trainers in the same photo, I think it looks rather nice. So I think cards like these, you know, should be more worth a lot what people say they should be. It's all got to do with those bloody wire fits. It's like I forget a lot of the Japanese sets these days, but it reminds me when I was looking through maybe some Japanese Pokemon to buy, and you know, one Japanese box is like 120, others like 200, just because it's got one hit in it. Nothing other special about it. That's because it's one hit and someone deemed it to be, you know, $1,000 or so much I think it's going for, and yeah, just influenced the box. So I wish it wasn't like that, and that is not meant to be in that. Putting letters that are not Pokemon codes in here. Okay, another one from Victoria. What do we have in here? Cynthia's Ambition. And it's way off center on the front, but again, not really too concerned. How looks okay in the back. Looks okay in the front. It's okay to me. Number 60. So we're slowly getting there. Trainers decking themselves up for this. There you go, a bit more centered. From Do Not Know. We have another trainer, Roxanne. Who's... I've got that song in my head. Who sings Roxanne? I definitely know it's a song from the 70s, I think. So 66 goes right... Gee, I've got, you know, the bloody paper fluff everywhere. This goes right next to Raihan. Go in there, Missy. Very nice. Oh, it looks like a... I thought that was a spider that was jumping onto it, but it's just an exhibit. No letter name. It is Hesserine. And a code card to go with it. Can I grab it? Can I grab it? bit sticky. Oh, what? Gee, I thought they, this card's not in great shape, unfortunately, at the back. Definitely got some, now why does it have black marks there? Yeah, this is definitely not a flashy card. And it looks like when it's on the press, it was really bad. You got a dot right there. You got I can't really see it, but you got a dot right there, and then you got another dot. Where is it? You got another dot. You can't really see it, but it's right there, like a speck. So, yeah, and that card was a bit brutal when it came through, but still not going to replace it again. It's just for show, but yeah, it's a, you know, you think that you got it all covered, where sure you may get print lines, sure you may get off centering and damage in the corners, but never really see stuff like that unless it's, you know, these dots and whatever, unless you've had it for a long time and, you know, crap gets attached to it. But yeah, that one's just a bit strange. So Hasserine, you go right there. Very good. Okay, this one feels like a bigger sleeve. This one came from, didn't list the suburb, 225. I'm guessing that's South Australia. Maybe a few cards in here, or otherwise it's just been wrapped in here very well. And it has another trainer. So that really stuck to it. We'll take it out. And experimentation. Let's put that U going in another sleeve. Oh yeah, no. There was another dot at the bottom, but it's not, so you're fine with that. You are going up to 59. You are over here. Yeah, I really do have a lot to go through. Ooh. Have my mouse back, please. How long have I gone for? 40 minutes. Not too bad, not too shabby. A very big thank you card. Get 5% off on your next order. I'll have to put in a big order to get 5%. Maybe spend 100. Ah, very nice. Get your very own Leafeon. I wish they did for the set other evolutions, but I think it was just Leafeon and I think it was Glaceon. I think it's the only two that they did for this set. So very nice. Yeah, looks pretty good on the back. We'll put you away. 35. Where are we? 40. So 38. 36. 35. Not a lot on the front. Oh, that's right, because I think in this other batch here, I bought like a heap of cards that were just the really standard gallery cards of the Zenith crown. So I'll probably end up, I've got the box, so maybe a box here full of them, and probably this one over here on my left. Gee, I should probably get scissors for these, but I'm just going to use my hands to rip this nothing open. Okay, this one's definitely wedged quite well. And there's more than one card in here, so I wonder what that is. We've got Girardolon and actually I didn't buy him. This is the card that I was waiting on. That's the most expensive one of the set. Hey Eagle, how you doing? Good to see you again. And thanks for popping by and to this stream. I was wondering if anyone was going to come on because I haven't streamed in so many months. So thanks for coming by. So yes, this is the most expensive card of the set. I think I paid almost 200 for it. So this is the card I was definitely waiting on. Beautiful gold color. Actually, I should bring the light more over here so you can see it more, because it's well, maybe too bright, but actually, mate. No, it'll have to be like that. No. Gee, you can't angle over these. I have to be good enough. Yeah, it does look good. Actually, I'll actually take it out because it's, you know, it's so reflective at night. I haven't got natural light, just got light from your lights. So yeah, that is pretty darn good looking. So yeah, that thing that this is the chase card of the set. So looks very nice on the back and even better on the front. So yeah, play would never play it. But it's just there to look good. So yeah, so if you just dropped in, where I bought all of these cards off eBay and other places as well. Now I'm just trying to sort them into their places in my binder folder, because I don't really collect, well, I collect cards, but I don't really do it in this type of assortment. I used to, but now I just kind of pick individual cards, then I pop them. Where's my finger going? In those trays up here, which you use to put screws in, but I use them to put cards in. But so I thought that was quite clever. But yeah, so going through heaps, I've got heaps of more stuff to open. So I've already been at here 40 minutes. So I'll be here for for quite a while. But thankfully, when I started tonight, thankfully all the settings were as is. I didn't have to really change too much apart from the stream titles. So I was grateful about that. So this one's coming from New South Wales. So I don't think I can stab this with my letter opening knife. Where do I start? Because I don't want to go through and poke the card, you know what I mean? So I guess we'll just get started on, actually, instead of cutting it so I put pressure on these cards, I should close this, put it to the side, and then cut it. That'll probably make a lot more sense. But you see, if I did this and went straight through the card, that would have been very embarrassing. Here you go, you can hear the ASMR sounds of me opening up cardboard. Put you to sleep. I'm at work. Okay. This is an interesting way of I thought that if you're going to put it in a box like this, at least I mean, the cards protect was just like, at least like put packing all around it, not just, when it can just move around in or get or someone just stepped on it. Just like, put a bit more package in here, and it looks like they tried to tape it in this to the box, and yeah, I don't think packing is their forte. They should leave it to their wife, because I don't think any, not only sexist, but I don't think any women would do this. So I think this is definitely a man's man's job. And he thought, gee, this is terrific. I'm so proud of myself. And I'm like, no. I think you have to retry, but anyway, hopefully, okay, we've got our third gold card. Dialga. So let's just open this back up again to where we were. It is a ballsy statement, but I'll stand by it. You can quote me on that. Just trust me, guys are not very good. Well, maybe they got organising, but well, I guess it depends what type of organising. When with packing, maybe not so much. So that is Dialga. I don't really know exactly, like, I mean, I'm just gonna not use my fingers. It looks like that's a tree. It looks like that's a cliff, and it's in the air. It's very hard to see because you're just not really sure what you're looking at. But yeah, looks like that's what it is. And yep, not too bad on the back. So very happy with that. So yeah, I think we're getting past the fun part. Well, this was the fun part, but we've almost completed. There's one more gold card that we need to fulfill. But actually, let's just go and open up this. So this is from Cards by Brammer. So this is a site where I buy a lot of just general singles off. Sometimes I do buy high value cards, but they do send you good quality cards. You know, cards that are not good, they don't send, in my opinion, because you do have these websites that are quite strange in the sense that they're Australian card sellers, but like they'll have like about 10 card ratings on from mint to terrible, but none of the cards are on sale from the 1 to 10. Maybe ones that are ordinary, or maybe they say mint but not pure mint. They'll have one in stock. They won't have any others in stock. So they just have like 1,000 cards. They'll have 10 ratings on them. They just have them there in case one does come up. They can slot them in there to say it's been damaged. They'll put in the damaged one, but they somehow also predict the pricing on that, which I think, how can you predict pricing on a damaged card? I have no idea, but that's what I found a bit. You should, leave it to the person to decide if it's damaged, how much you should pay for it, Oh, it's a tax invoice? Well, let's just go see what cards I bought from this, because I'd love to know what I bought. Let's have a look. Tax invoice. I bought, once I can open this because it's got tape stuck over it. I bought, looks like 7 cards, all from Zenith Crown. So yeah, these are the lower NT marker cards. So yeah, it's more helpful when you buy cards all in one go than to buy them individually like this. But some you can. Now, where's the opening? There is. Damn. Yes, thank you. Hello, Mad Cow. How you doing? Just, yeah. I'm opening all the packages I've received off eBay. Now I'm just filing these into this set for Zenith Crown. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Didn't do too much. I was thinking of going to the footy between Melbourne and Hawthorn, but I thought, yeah, because I'm not a supporter of those two teams, I thought I'll stay back and I'll stream instead. I made myself a home-cooked pizza, which was really nice. Cool. Got heaps of cards I can put in my set. So nothing outstanding of these cards. They're just fillers. So this is the part where I get to fill these all in. Let's see, number 28. This will be a lot of back and forth. This is where I have to really count. 3, 4, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. 28. You go right there. $26. You go here. 19. Where are we? 9, 8, 19. So he will go there. Yeah. Magni Zone. Well, he's 18, so he goes there. Manaphy, number 6. Yeah. Once it gets completed, this will look a ton better. And number 4. Okay. This one came from Cura. So this is another bulk load from another store I bought of these lower end tier cards. Oh, they thanked me. How nice of them. Because they really appreciate my my customer service. I think they're just in the city of Melbourne, but I just tend to just buy them online. Sort of going in, you just don't know if they'll be bought out before you get there. Oh yes, got heaps of cards in this slot. I think it's the most cards that I bought from these suppliers. Oh, but another house ring. I doubled up again. I forgot that I bought him already. Cool. So we got Mag Mortar. Got a Lapras. That one's a nice color card. Keldeo. If you want to chuck them like that, it's not very nice. Latias. Dunsparce. I'm assuming it's these things that are listed everywhere. Pikachu. And Mareep. It kind of reminds me of, what's that set? Cosmic Eclipse. I remember, them doing these types of cards. Yeah, I didn't really, after I went through the first gen of Pokemon, I kind of lost touch. I collected from, I think it was like from 98 or 99 when it came into Australia. And then I stopped in about 2000, 2001, and I really lost track after that. And I gave away a lot of my cards, which I shouldn't have. But when you're that young, you feel like, oh, gee, these won't, get popular. Well, they do, and things go really, really crazy. And yeah, always people wish, I wish I held on to this set. I wish I held on to that. I mean, actually, where is it? I've got so much stuff everywhere. I forget where things are, but I've got I'll have to find something later. But like I've got two. This is like their first gen and their theme decks. That's what they are. And I remember at Harvey Norman Australian store, they were giving away for like $3. Now you could probably buy them for like $300. Yeah, but that was my dad. He actually bought them thinking, well, son, if you're not going to buy them, I will. So yeah, thanks to him, I've put them in those acrylic seals. So the box. Well, one box is a bit damaged, but that's what you get when you don't forget to look after them. You don't think they're worth anything. But yeah, I thought I kept it behind me out there, but I must have gone and put it somewhere else. No idea where I put it, so... Oh, there they are. They're up here. There we are. So you got your old theme decks. These are like, you know, what are these, 99? Yeah. So still got the original label from Harvey Norman. Was $20, now $3. That's how cheap they were. Just, you know, they would literally throw in these out because, you know, after the hype, they kind of like went down in value because people didn't really think, you know, there's such an overflow that people didn't think it'd be worth much. Now they're worth a ton. And because like it's been protected like this, you could probably say, well, if I took them out and graded every single card, not first edition, but, you know, first gen, it would probably be worth a lot more if you actually did that in a sense. But yeah, it just brings back a lot of childhood memories, these two. So yeah, it's a bit of a trip down memory lane. Where are we? 23, 26, 25, 24, 23. And we've got Latius, 19. And then we've got Keldeo, number 7. Okay, I think we've made some decent progress with some of these cards. Looking kind of better now. But still got a fair few to go. I think we've got about, how does that look like? About, what, 10 plus to go? It's very neat writing. See, that's how you meant to pack them, something like that. And, oh, great. It's that really shit packaging that you cut into it, and all this just goes absolutely everywhere. Ugh, that's disgusting. Now it's a bit of a mess. Have to carefully dissect it. What have you got? Oh, okay, so unrelated. I bought this card actually, but this is from the Scarlet and Violet set. I just bought them because I'm not going to get I do have a vacuum actually. I do have a lithium vacuum. It's out there, but it'd be really noisy. I'll clean up after. Actually, my parents bought it for me for my birthday because, you know, you don't want to use a duster for this stuff because, you know, you want to collect stuff. Dust, it goes everywhere. Oh, gee, I bought some more cards. I have no idea what these are. I was only expecting to have, seeing the crown cards, but I bought something else. It seems like maybe I was just buying random stuff. What have I bought from this set? Oh gee, I bought a heap of different cards. Okay, this will be interesting for everyone. And some of these went better than others. Well, let's see what the random cards I bought off eBay are. So we've got a Radiant, a God of War. I forget what symbol that is because I forget. Radiant, his own. I'm very bad with these new. There were so much simpler names in the past. Now they're like, you know, 3 words long with weird characters, and it absolutely does my head in. Sneasler. Oh, that'd be a nice one. Radiant, I should have shown the camera, that wasn't too well done. Radiant Jirachi. Radiant Steelix. Very cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Does it have the same with that card, or is it a bit different? No, it's the same. Just done a tiny bit differently. Cool. Oh, we've got a Rayquaza EX. Say R. A Savali GX. No idea what sets that from. Jeez. Yeah, camera's not very good at focusing. I think I have to get a new one. It's an S. I'm using my S20 phone as the camera for this. But I think one of the sensors is a bit stuffed. Oh, cool. And we've got a white Kyurem. Always like these dragon Pokemon. And then to go through the next part of this batch that I bought, I just wonder who I bought these from, because there's nothing saying. I must have bought it from a random store or something, and I must have just forgot about it. Okay, now we have the black Kyurem. Bit of a menacing face on him in this one. Got another black Kyurem. So that was, so they're both, they're both EXs, okay. Are they the same set? Oh, different set. Tiny bit different. Those look pretty good dragons. Oh, sweet. So this is the, from the Charizard collector's box, but I just ordered them in individually. So yeah, I may have bought another one of this lot. Sometimes I buy so much on eBay I forget what I had bought before. But anyway, so you got Charizard sleeping. Or is he sleeping? No, he's not. He's got his eyes open. But yeah, he laid waste to that village quite well. Here's another Charizard as well. He's with Mewtwo, doing some battling, it looks like. Was there a third card in here? You got a Dragonite, quite cute. Who's in Zorak? Mawali. I think this. I don't really. You have your favorite Pokemon, but I think this one I do like. It's quite cute. Well, there it is cute because I bought another one of Easter. And I bought a Palkia. And there you go. Just a few random cards I bought off eBay or whatever because I thought they looked really nice. So, hey, I think I'll definitely add those to the collection somewhere. But yeah, I think there's one. I don't know why. I have to check up on my orders because there's actually a third card of a Charizard that's in this set. Well, promo set, should I say. So I guess we'll have to look to see what I actually ordered from and who I ordered it from, and just see did I order that, because it seems a bit weird that I bought just these three and not another. But I think I did buy another one because I remember there's one eBay seller who was selling these Charizard cards plus the third one, and he had them at different prices, because what I've seen is that when promos come out of a collection box, they're not really printed that well, and this is no surprise because the centering on both cards is absolutely shocking. They're both like, right heavy, really right, and then on the left very, very thin. So, and when they do place them in these boxes or collection boxes, they shove it into the plastic filling where it holds, and they often bend the card and they damage it, because I'm not sure if it gets put in there by machine or hands, but it looks like it's with hands because I think with the machine they'd put in perfectly, but sometimes it's not always the case. But that's what happens. Let me find it. we had all the shining cards and they had Radiance coming out, but I don't think they're gonna do them anymore. They came late in the last, what's that, last season, but the last generation of cards. Now I don't think they're doing that anymore. Well, they've changed the whole setup for it anyway, so probably won't see Radiant cards. And if they do bring back it maybe for a special, holiday set or something, like sometimes, they do. But I probably won't see those for another year or something until this set's a bit more polished. Okay, we'll put those to the side. Okay, let's keep this ball rolling. South Australia. Oh, okay. So I was right. So here we are. I've actually bought the cards again, but these are more expensive. I think I've paid like $70 for these because they were the best of the promos that I saw that he was selling, or this person was selling. So let's open this up and see how good. Yeah, they look much better compared to the previous. There you go. So that's the card that was missing. So you got that card again. Yep, that Ascension looks much better, and yeah, you can definitely. I mean, I am going to point this handy back. Oh, it's a bit. Actually, I'll take this out because it's hard to see if it's thick plastic. But the corners, they're not completely round. They're kind of like chipped, but you expect that from a promo card, especially when it comes in a box. But yeah, this is the card that didn't come with the last one, which I find a bit strange. But anyway, but yeah, I think I like this Charizard more because he's more relaxed, I would say. So there's not as much destruction going on, but that's a pretty sook-looking. That's a pretty promo. I like that quite a lot. Looks pretty around the back, so yeah, it looks a bit like Godzilla, doesn't he? But I think Godzilla's more dark and shoots like, was it blue beams of energy in the last film that came out with Godzilla in it? Yeah, but I think these, like, when the boxes were released, they were like 200, then they went up to 500, then they went back down to 200, because there's always hype around Charizard, hence why the prices just skyrocket, no matter if it's an individual card or a box. But I think these are pretty cool just to keep in anyone's collection. So if you actually see these and just buy them, have them out for display, because I just think they just look, amazing because of all the different, artwork. Sometimes Charizard cards look a bit, bland, but these were like, well drawn, designs. So yeah, I think they look pretty awesome, but they do not belong with this set. So I put them with my other promos that I keep storing over there. 3250. That's in Victoria. Okay. My bin's overflowing. You don't want to see how messy this place is getting. It's not very good. Go on, fight it. No, I didn't expect this card to arrive here so quickly. I bought it like on the Thursday of last week. I'm quite impressed how fast that arrived. Because I did buy one like a week ago. I forgot about it. Then the guy who I bought it from said, "Oh, we forgot to send you this card and I have to refund you." And I was like, "Oh, well, okay, it's been like a week and you forgot that you actually made the sale." But they refunded me, which was, well, they had to refund me. They didn't have a choice. So I bought this here on Thursday last week and it's already arrived. So I was like, did they send it without realizing? But anyway, but yeah, I think my favorite card of this guy is him. this one's from Brilliant Stars, this one's from Zenith Crown, so I think this one looks far better, especially when it's enlarged. I think that's a beautiful looking card. I don't have a fish or a fish tank, but I think having this card feels like you actually have one, because yeah, it looks pretty amazing. So this guy goes up to number 30, 39, 38, 39. Very good. What do we have? Coming in. Oh, we have I doubled up again. Gee, I'm shocking with this stuff. Yeah, I had an Excel spreadsheet so I kept track of what I was buying and which not to buy double up on, but I think when I was at work I forgot and I bought the same card. So here we are, we've got our final gold card to complete the gold cards of this set. I'm pretty happy with that. So we have got the Palkia V-Star of the gold. So that looks pretty good, and to top it all off, we chuck that in here and we say that is all the gold cards complete, and that looks pretty darn good, I reckon. Whoop, don't hit it too much. Whoop. I reckon that looks pretty awesome having those in there. They really make this set look unbelievably good. So I'm very, very happy with that. I think those were the most urgent cards that I really wanted in, and hopefully didn't get damaged. So I'm very happy and very fortunate. Actually, I probably won't need my knife for this. Ah, yes, another trainer. Iridia. If I can get it out, I can. Rubbish goes in that. Okay, Iridia. She goes in number 63. Gee, how many cards I've got to complete? Yes. Still a fair few. What have we got? We've got a couple more letters left. So here we go, finishing off. I might have to go through this to see if I've left anything out, because I've got quite a lot of cards all around me. I'll have to check what sets. I still need to finish off to complete it. Maybe there's still some cards on the way that I'm waiting on, because Australia is such a large place. You're often waiting weeks for just a general post for things to arrive, so I have to do another stream to have these complete and tick them off finally. So I've got a card on the outside and a card on the inside. Okay, so very ugly looking card, but I had to buy it to complete it. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a robotic, weird Pokemon. I don't think it's great to look at, but when I saw this card, I was like, oh gee, I have to buy this card. What does it look like? I was like, ugh, okay. But that's what. Yeah, nothing against the person who drew this card, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just some people have interesting designs for. Well, I mean, I'll probably say they probably made the what was a Pokemon didn't look great. They tried their best to, you know, to boost it up. Okay. This one's an interesting card. You bought it out of need rather than want? Yeah, probably. It can become quite obsessive, this, and I think I said to myself, this is probably one of the last sets that I probably want to complete in its, you know, entirety, because it is quite expensive to try and, you know, do this every week, unless you're looking to, you know, specifically, you know, make a, you know, a profit, which some people do. But if you're going to probably have to go the whole way and, you know, get master sets and whatnot. But people pay thousands of, like, you know, dollars for a complete set, and it's not like you know, when I say it's not like they just, you know, I mean, they did buy cards individually, but the pool would have assessed each individual card before they bought it to make the complete set, to make it even better. So when Paul bought it for, you know, how many thousands of dollars, it was well, you know, well worth it. And we've got another trainer. We have got Charon's Care. Oh, that's interesting. It's a sleeve that opens up on the side. But I like the old-fashioned sleeves instead. So 58. So 58 goes there. So I just have to work out what cards I'm waiting on. Oops, goes in like that. And I've got all these cards by my mouse, so I obviously can't move my mouse, but I'm just gonna chuck it over here and go, yep. That's how I make space. No, nah. I was seeing if I could actually change it to my home screen, but I can't. But what I'm going to do is just check on my Excel spreadsheet and just mark off what cards I've received and what cards I haven't received, because I've bought quite a few. I did buy that one in the end. I believe I did. Because, yeah, you really have to check these things out. So I bought, so what am I waiting on? So I am waiting on 64. Hang on, I may have actually had some of these cards already. 64, so I need, where are we? So I think I've got some of these cards myself, I just forgot to put them in. That's why it looks so empty, because I had some of these cards myself. How funny is that? So therefore I can put some of these cards in as well. So that's nice to have. Let's see. Well, let's try and finish this off as much as we can. Number 1. Cool. It's down and out. Oh gee, I doubled up on that one. That wasn't very smart. Number 9. Toxicity. I should show this card before before I put them away. Let's see, we've got Mew, Little Mew. That's a very adorable card, that. All the Pokemon sitting around it, watching it sleep. If you can, do get this card. Some cards look better than what they are. And I think, like, especially certain cards of these will be worth more as time, you know, as time goes on. So I think because there's so many at the moment, people will just sell in for dirt cheap, maybe, you know, $2-3, maybe a bit more. But some of these cards are definitely worth more than that because of, you know, how they look. People will just seem to give cards that I don't think look that impressive wild prices because of, one, it could be an artist who drew it, or because of it's a certain character that's overhyped than others. There's a bit of a range on them, but 12 goes there. We have got number 14, so 12, 13, 14. I hope this is going to work out so they all fit in exactly where they're supposed to. We have got a Soyrock, number 15. Gee, I can almost feel it getting complete already. But I've got this one here, a number 30. I'll have to look up which one that is. Got an Absol. And then a Thievul, a nice looking fox. Is that one of your favourite Pokemon, is it? Eagle? An Absol? Actually, let me just go have a look to see what other cards there are of that one, because there's not a Pokemon I've really looked at that much. Let's see the other cards that looks like. Any rares? Actually looks much better in the V-Star universe. That's interesting. Oh, it's an old card. Okay, so it originally was an EX. Oh yeah, there's the collector's box on Amazon. It's nice looking. Oh, I like the design. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I like about collecting Pokemon, that every, you know, card means something different to everyone, you know? I think that's really important. Now, I haven't got number 13. What was number 13? I'll have to look it up because I probably remember once I look at it if I actually pulled it or not. Well, maybe. Zenith Crown. 13. Actually, it's GG13. GG. Yeah, I've got that card here. I'm just got to find it. Let's turn that straight. Where's my mouse? Come back on. Okay. Number 13. I'll see it immediately, but I'm pretty sure either I pulled it or maybe I've just missed it. That's all Zenith Crown. Go into the rares again. There it is. Number 13. I knew it was in the summer, just didn't have it right at the front. That is Diancie. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, it looks like a jewel, but no, it does have a face. A very nice looking card. And we've completed a page. Ooh. Oh, doesn't that look good? It feels good, I tell you. Okay. Let's try and complete this one and get this one up to speed. So we have a Goodra. Looks like a little bird is trying to give it a flower or something. That's quite cute. That's number 21. Just slippery, go in there. That much damage, good. Did I can't remember if I actually sleeved this card, so I wouldn't normally put it in these types of sleeves. Maybe I did buy them and just forgot about it when I bought them. But yeah. Well, the sleeves are, the sleeves are from the Zenith Crown, so that's weird. I forgot that Pokemon's name. I'm very bad. I know immediately because I've got a card from, oh, what was that set? Hidden Fates. I've got a card from it. Got a Ditto. You can tell which one it is. The one that's got the that face. It's like, don't look at me. I'm like everyone else. Whoops. Coin in the card. Need to slide in there just right. There we go. This is an appropriate name. We've got, well, I'll show it to you, and then you can meme it afterwards. We've got a milk tank. Is that an acronym for something? I don't know. Is it? That's a lot of cheese we got. So we got cheese. Where's my knife? I don't point things out. There we are. Yes, we found Ditto. So we got milk, cheese, we've got pies, soups. Looks like making some yogurt there. More cream. Gee, love to have that kind of Pokemon in your collection. Just, don't need to go to the milk bar. Just get it from your Pokemon. But I think that'd be really weird. Got a Bibarel. He's hoping not to be found with that look on his face. Number 25. And it's quite cool. A Swablu. $27. Oh yes, we are getting there. And then we've got a Bidoof. So that's the... Okay, so this guy evolutions into him. I think I like this guy. He's more cuter when they're down in evolution, I reckon. Probably why Pikachu never upgraded, because Ash didn't want him to upgrade. I think it was because that Pikachu looks a lot more cuter than Raichu. Has more of a tan, I reckon. Turtwig. Oh, it bites and it headbutts. Great Pokemon to have as a pet. Just don't make it angry. Paras, very old Pokemon from the jungle set. And a Poochyena. Night sight and slight intrusion. No, I think a bloody big intrusion. I slightly intruded upon you. It's like, nah, you meant it. Okay. Now we've got a V-Star card. Simazia. Fireball Fever. Star. Yeah, I'm not sure how that Pokemon attacks. I think what you die from hugging it too much, or from suffocation in its fluffiness, maybe. 37. Oh, one of my favourite Pokemon. Zerazora. That's how I pronounce it. Probably wrong, but that's how I say it. But yeah, always good. Got big, beady eyes and looks at you. Really. I mean, I know it's a Japanese card, but that's how I reminisce on. Like, it's got that Sonic, type eye look to it, doesn't it? When it looks at you. And I reckon that's a very cool card. And that is that's number 42 actually, not 41, so 40, 41, 42. And then we've got the V-Star of 00. I'm not sure exactly where 00 is in this. It's like, gee, it looks like they're, it's walking down some path with... What's that on the back there? Is that... Oh, looks like it's performing. I think those are speakers. That's what they are. And those are TV panels which are broken. And these are railings that are broken. And it's an electric chair that's blowing everything up. So, but... I'm not sure he's partying or it just got up for a nap. Looks like it's yawning, but I don't know. So I think these are the two cards that I was waiting. I'm just going back to my Excel spreadsheet. So 44. So what was 43? So 44 I just bought. No, I haven't bought actually. 44, my bad. That's 43. No, I'm thinking. Oh, okay. So these two cards I won't actually complete. Okay, you're going your way. No worries. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Eagle. Hope you can stop by again. Yeah, we'll see if I get back to streaming. But I thought, hey, you know, it's a late night. I might as well give it a shot. So I really appreciate you coming in. So happy to see you again. And if you want to flip me in to say, hey, Silver, you're haven't streamed yet. You need to. May give me the you know. May give the impulse to do it again. So, but anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good evening. 49, 48, 47, 40. Oh shit! Did I get this right? 46, 45, 44, 43. Yes, I did get this right. Oh, I didn't show this card. Deoxys VMAX. I pulled these cards as well as buying them. I was like, gee, I really want these cards really bad, but Deoxys and these are very, very cool. A lot going on in this. It's hard to actually know what's happening apart from it flying, but there's a lot going on in that card. Oh, that goes number 46. Okay, so what goes in? Actually, I've got a few cards. So I'll have to go back to my Excel spreadsheet. So we've got, so let's see. So we're waiting on. So we got 40. So 40 was Glacian, which is the card that I'm waiting on. 41. Okay. So this looks like Raikou hasn't arrived. I thought it had arrived. No, that's not it there. That's rubbish. I might just quickly, if you excuse me for a moment, I might go and just check my eBay and just see from that item that I purchased, did that actually arrive here? Was it still on its way? So I bought this on the 7th, and I still haven't received it yet. I might have to look through my mail again and just see if I miss. Yeah, I'll just have a look maybe after the stream and just see if I miss it, because that should have definitely arrived by now. If it left on the if it left on the 7th, man, it's taken a week. Oh, no, it doesn't have a tracking number though. I thought I had a tracking number for that one, maybe because it was a low ticker, they didn't deem it. So yeah, anyway. So there's life. 50 goes in there. That's Darkrai. Zamorak V. And that's a very elegant looking card with the Red ferns and bushes there. It's really cool. Okay, so Zamazenta's come back. That artwork is just absolutely out there, but it looks amazing, you know? It looks like not a true color thing, but oh wow, I mean, if you guys saw a natural light with me here, you'd be going, wow, that looks like an amazing card. I wish that those two would by each other a bit. I think they would have looked nicer with the color scheming. Okay. Not to our next trainer. So that's done. Just waiting on 3 more cards. That's pretty good. Got Melanie. Very nice Melanie. I'm going right there. Okay. Then we've got last 2 cards. Now, so which ones? So maybe these haven't arrived either. So I thought I'd almost got everything. So we're looking at 62. 62 is which card? Zenith Crown. 62. No, sorry, 63. No, oops, I put her in wrong. She's meant to go over there. Oh gee, I've really stuffed this up because they're all meant to move up one. So I've got to make sure from here that I've got this right, because I want to make sure. So it's 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, 45. Yeah, that's right. So I need to move these cards up by 1 because I've actually moved them a bit too far over. So that's meant to be 63. So 64. Now 64 I don't have on my Excel spreadsheet, so it must have said they must have bought it. What is 64? GG. Gee, am I really stuffing this up? I am stuffing this up. Holy hell. I have really done it in this time. I've miscalculated this entire page. This is meant to be 58. That's 57. So each of these cards has to move up by 1. So, yep. At least I did it on the last 2 pages, not the first page. Otherwise, I would be doing a redoing of every single card in here. So that was very smart by me. I guess I was saved. So that means this, now will this be complete if I shuffle these all over? 64, 65, 66, and I might need to check my mail, yeah, in case that Rakion V hasn't arrived. And I'll probably put these cards in a bit more gentler because they are almost $100 each of these cards. That's nice. And I've got a couple of pages to spare. Cool. So I think it's going to think there's everything. That's 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Cool. Well, that's all the trainers done plus the gold cards. I reckon that's pretty well done there. So yeah, it's just, I'm surprised that Raycon has arrived, but this is, see, where was it shipping from? Was it local or far away? It was being shipped from this is iPhone number, that's fine, but where, I want to know the person's address, you silly listing. Can you go back? It was coming from Queensland, so it could be still on its way. It's coming from Queensland because it is quite a fair way up, so maybe we're still just waiting on it, because when I sent an item to my brother who lives in Darwin, which is all the way top of Australia, it took an item about, it was like about 7 working days, not including the weekend, to get there. So perhaps this car is probably just doing the same thing and taking that much longer. So yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that. So I think in the end, through all that buying and hassling and bidding and whatnot, I think that's probably worth it. You know, I wouldn't do it for any other set. I think because I've just had these gold cars, I'm a fan of these legendary Pokemon. Well, I think just these 3 I really like in this form. There are some other cards I want to collect from these 2. Grand Gantria, I'm not really, well, sure pronounce like that. Giratina, not a card that I'm hugely popular over. But yeah, well, I might as well just go through the whole thing. So these are cards that I got in the 90s, played with, so they're very well worn, but they're here for sentimental value and lots of love. So sometimes I just look at these and just think, you know, those were the times that I was a part of when Pokemon first came into being. It just kind of fills you with lots of memories. Always loved Pidgeotto and Flareon. Yeah. So I think each of these cards, especially the hollows, you can always remember a story in your head as to how you came to collect these. I think a lot of the fossils I collected a lot later, and a lot of those were through eBay back in the day, but a lot of the earliest were through, you know, trades and pulling, you know, that first card, you know, etc. So yeah, so that's that. So yeah, there you have it. Well, I think I'll end the stream there because I'm pretty tired and I'm off to a football game tomorrow. But thanks for those who came in. So thanks to Eagle for dropping by. Thank you for Mad Cow for coming in and stopping by and watching as well. I wasn't expecting anyone to come on to tonight. So thank you for taking a piece out of your day and coming here. I appreciate, you know, everyone who comes along, and those who lurked, thank you as well. We'll see if I'll stream again. Maybe I'll do another opening or something, because I've got quite a few boxes that came in over the last couple of months since I haven't really streamed for. But yeah, we'll see. And who knows, maybe I'll get back into gaming. It hasn't been a huge thing for me at the moment, but yeah, we'll see what games come on the horizon. There'll be a few MMOs that I may be, you know, checking out along the way. But yeah, we'll just see what comes, and yeah, I'm sure everyone will know if you just click on to well, actually I haven't got subs on. You have to only follow, and then you'll know when I'm on. So yeah, please do that, and yeah, anyway, we'll catch you again next time, and take care. Cheers.